Hi, I'm Sydney.
I'm Taylor.
This is our third class for the advanced or intermediate classes.
Lindy portion.
There we go. For the second half of the second semester. Today we did our triple drills, which you can see in the video for last class, but we can demonstrate them again here.
Sure.
So it just starts like this: triple step, triple step, triple step, triple step, triple forwards, and backwards, and out and in.
And we cycled those a couple times, and we just reminded you that, you're pulsing, and you've got your shoulders rolled back and your knees bent.
And you're in that about to sit on a chair kind of thing.
Good posture.
Yeah. And that's where you want to be throughout all of your dancing.
We then took that and started practicing our swing outs again, really focusing on hitting low and make sure we were taking small steps when we're turning each other.
Getting that kind of connection, the holding out on that swivel so that you're not moving in on your own accord. You're really being led back.
That's on the 1 and 2. And then we moved on to swivels, right?
Yes.
So we were doing some swivel drills where we left our partner out and open, and she was swiveling. And at some point, we started moving backwards just a little bit, and then she came with me. What we stressed is that this is not Sydney stepping forward.
Which we decided looks a little bit like this. Please never, ever, you can use this as blackmail. Don't do that on the social floor. You want to find the counterbalance with your lead, so that when you're doing this, you don't look like an awkward T-Rex. You look like one fine swiveling follow. And when he starts to move back, you're staying, you're sort of following in the same place. It's just that your connection with your lead is moving you across the floor. We did an airplane drill, or so I like to say, where you basically walk at each other, and then pivot, and then walk back. It looks like this.
So we did this slowly, and then quicker and quicker and quicker. And what we were trying to show you is that you can be very close to your partner without touching them, and that you can use this in your swing out to keep yourselves close together on your sort of 4 through 6 area.
It was to also illustrate the point that when you swing out, you want to be square to your partner. You don't want to try and avoid them when you're coming back in or anything like that. So I know some follows will do the runaround.
Are we showing the runaround?
Yeah. You'll get the awkward side grab, or it'll just be awkward. You don't want to do it.
Instead, we want to keep ourselves square to each other and get down and quite close when we're passing each other. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
Very little room. We did that a couple times, and we hoped that helped make it feel a little bit better, a little more energetic actually, because you're losing less energy rotating.
We touched on the fact that there is connection, so contact, and then there's indication to move.
That's right.
So just because we're holding hands doesn't mean Taylor's telling me to go anywhere.
And that doesn't mean there's nothing here. There's connection. There's contact that Sydney's talking about. There's some tension in our arms from the weight of our arms.
You aren't a dead fish.
Yeah, it's not just hanging.
You're giving him that kind of finger tension, the little hook thing.
But there's a difference between this and that. Just a little bit in your body, just a small amount. And because we're each in control of our own bodies and we're each aware of what's neutral, we can feel differences.
And that was kind of all we touched on today. Next week we'll be starting to smooth things out.
We're going to do a lot more musicality work.
Yep.
And we're going to really make this dancing feel like a social dance. proper, awesome social dance.
So please practice. See you next week.